But we got my man, B.Y. Jennings.
Yeah, though.
What's up with you, man?
Oh, man. I'm living.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, man, I
Up
see.
and
Man.
around.
Yo, listen, I follow him on Instagram. I got to admit, man. Because, I call myself a workout ball.
At B.Y. Jennings.
Yeah, see, look.
Give a
see?
shout out.
Gotta say it.
So I call myself a workout bull, but, he takes it, like, to the 10th and, like, 12th fucking level, man.
You
or
got
something
to.
like that.
You
Yeah.
got to.
It's life.
Yeah. Guess I need to get it started, you know what I mean? Like, boxing, how'd you get it started? What you was a rumbling when you was a kid, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Well, we all had some rumbling days. We all been tested. So, we all got to make sure that we can throw them hands.
Yeah.
So, no, that was something that I already knew I knew how to do.
Mm.
But, doing it professionally and doing it, as a having a career and actually fighting, I never imagined. Like,
No.
So, it was just over time, my trainer, he was asking me, when you gonna come to the gym? Because I was playing ball and ping pong and all that at the rec. I'm saying I'm a young boy, so I'm just saying like, man, I ain't really trying to do that. I'm trying to go to NFL. I'm trying to go to NBA. I ain't really.
Oh, so you want to play football?
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm like, I ain't really trying to box because there wasn't no real names, especially around in that time. This is like, from like 99, 99 to like 2006 or whatever. Like in between those times, it's just like, man, Mike Tyson reigned before, so it wasn't really like no, it wasn't no Floyds and nothing like that. Like to leave you, like really influenced to really say, I want to become a boxer, because it had to take more than just showing off your skills. You know what I'm saying? So Floyd really, did the whole thing, on and off in and out the ring, did all that. It made sense to an immature mind. Now that I'm mature, I'm a little different. But
I mean, you was boxing since you was a kid. See, I met you as a grown man.
Not really.
Like,
I started when I was 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I started when I was 24. Just walked into the gym.
Yeah.
I was drugged.
Just one day. Just one day, you said, "Yo, fuck it. I just want to rumble."
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know we can curse on here.
You can curse. You know what I mean? Look.
I mean, even though I can, I could do an interview without saying all that, but. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I curve words and it sounds crazy.
Man, listen, man, you can do what you want to do.
I went nuts. No, I don't even pause, dog. What you talking about?
Not on duty.
Right. So, all right, now, we could be a little comfortable with it. But yeah, that's what it was. I was drugging to the gym.
Yeah.
And, by my trainer, Fred Jenkins, if I don't say his name, he gonna be like, come on, man, what's up? Like, I need that recognition. It's due, I appreciate him for that. But, that's how it started.
Okay.
That's good. As we was talking earlier, you said you North Philly, grew up in North Philly, went to Ben Franklin High School, played football and track, all that. In North Philly, as a black man, how did you stay positive and stay on track and perfect your craft?
Okay.
How'd you get out of trouble? Stay out of trouble.
I think it was just.
You look like a troublemaker, though, man. I'm gonna be real with you.
I mean, like trouble was always there. You know, it's just we can never really pinpoint. Why we never got caught for certain things. Or I'm just going to say, I'm not going to drag nobody in there. I ain't no rat.
Yeah, there you go, dog. You from Blumberg, baby. Come on now. You know what I mean? Shout out Blumberg.
Yeah, though. So, it's a lot of things that, I just got away with. Yeah. And it's just, I don't know how. But, through different, like, lessons and experiences and, things that we actually seen other people go through, that taught us how to maneuver, and that taught us how to, be a little slicker, be a little wiser, become young OGs, you know what I'm saying? And just moving and just doing what you're supposed to do, taking care of responsibility and not being no nut ass motherfucker. Like, So that doing that and just trying to, progress and do better, period, because we in poverty. You can't take us out of that. So the fact that we're in it, we had that's what we had to settle for. Yeah. So, we just had to find the best ways and, like Hov say, find them loopholes. You know what I'm saying? Get through it, up and around and maneuver through, and and
speaking of which,
just succeed in whichever way you can succeed.
Speaking of which, I did see you at a fight, sitting next to my man.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Hov. That was a.
Come on,
night.
stop toning it down, dog. Stop toning it down, dog. Come on.
I always tone things down because Hov was one of my people that I was like, Dag, like if I was ever meet Hov, I was like, Dag, I don't know how I would be. You know what I'm saying? Even as a man, beard,
I got a whole
that,
story
it's just
too,
like damn, like I really, Hov is Hov. You get what I'm saying? But the the first time I actually got a chance to meet him, you know, he was waiting on me.
Yeah.
So it was just,
okay.
It was something formal. You know,
okay.
I was in Vegas. You know, me and Jay Prince. You know, and Jay was just like, yo, Hov wanted us to fly out, you know, go out to this on the run tour, you know, in Pasadena. You know what I'm saying? He wanted us to come out there. You know, we want to link up out there. So you know, it's just like, all right, well. Like, all right, so the excitement was there already, you know, because it's like when you meet somebody you wanted to meet, you know, you normally just meet them like, oh my God, there's such and such, and it's just all in a rush, you know. So I had time to really, you know, conduct myself, control myself, and just be like, all right, you know, it is what it is. Plus, this was a business meeting. Yeah, you know, I'm meeting.
He's waiting on you.
He's waiting on me, you know, to discuss further business.
So dog, you took your time. You was like, man, you know what? He's just gonna wait, man. You know what I mean?
It was good, but plus it was business. So you know, I was able to immediately separate the fact that okay, forget all the starstruck shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You got to look.
You got really on some business shit.
Business, you know what I'm saying, and be like. Yeah, you can be hype all you want on the inside, but on the outside you got to show that you mean business as well. So you know, it was a real good experience. And then you know, did the first Rock Nation fight. Okay. You know, and then you know some things that had just happened previously. You know, with some promotional things when I was getting ready for the Klitschko fight. And you know, I held my own. I did what I do. I did what I do, and I did what I was supposed to do for me, regardless of who else was involved. So you know, it just so happened to be Hov played a part in me, you know, standing up for what I believed in. Yeah. And you know, he saluted me for that. Once we sat down, it was real. I mean, it was memorable. You know, the thought and the memory is still up in here, and I don't think that's gonna fade for a while, because you know that was a real good highlight part of my personal life that I can actually remember, and things that made me proud. Yeah. You know, and it was all good. And you know, Hov saluted me for that.
I was gonna ask you about too. The Klitschko fight. Yeah, that was like the first time. That was the first time that I could really say, I said, all right, you know, B.Y. Jennings. Who is B.Y. Jennings? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, the Klitschko fight was something that, man, people they prepared for that their whole life. You know what I'm saying? And they still don't do, you know, as good as I did, or they still can't conduct themselves as, you know, the way I did.
That was your first.
But he said that you was the hardest fight he had in years.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
In years, I mean, it made me feel up to my own expectations. You know, it was like, okay, so he said it. As long as people actually, you know, acknowledge that. Like, say that. You know, I'm already saying it, and if you don't believe me, then ask these people. Just like the same thing when people say, oh, he don't. You know, like critics and viewers or whatever. Oh yeah, well he doesn't really punch hard. Blah blah blah. Yeah. It's like, won't y'all ask them opponents that?
Yeah, right.
Ask them that, and I bet neither one of them is gonna say, "Oh, I don't know what you talking about."
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, like when I seen that fight, right? You know, I said, first of all, I said, yo, Bull big as shit. I said, yo, not on duty, man. Like, he was. But what's so funny was I said, yo. He held his own. Like I think personally, I mean honestly, I think that if you had maybe like a couple of more fights, right, that type of fight, you know what I mean, with maybe that type of fighter, you know what I mean, I think that would have been a whole different, because I don't think you was just used to.
Which I wasn't, and mind you,
I wasn't even like you were winded. Like the thing was, it was like what's so crazy was, it's like I'm like, yo, this boy really running.
I was on his ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, pause. You know what I'm saying, but you know, I started boxing in 2009. Right. So he started boxing before I was born. Before I was born. You know what I'm saying? So
and he was still struggling. That was the part.
So I mean, I'm looking at it like, I ain't really supposed to be here. And then all the criticism that I can ever receive, I always look back and be like, look, man, just a few years ago, I was sitting on the corner with y'all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm over here doing this. It's just like, come on, what more could you expect?
With that being said, do you have anything like any inspiration to the guys that come from your block in North Philly and West Philly? Do you have anything, like any advice to share with them?
Well, yeah, man. Well, you know, the world is going crazy today. The world is definitely going crazy, and I just think that morals are just draining along with the time, because, you know, even though somebody can actually be raised right, you know, brought up right through plenty different, you know, households, and it's just strict, you know, it's a straight-laced situation, but it just seemed like the older people get, the more hope that they lose, and the more was go along and down the drain with everything else. So, you know, I just encourage people to look, man, stay strong, stay on your morals, don't sell your soul, you know, stick to your game plan. And, you know, being vegan is, you know, it's pretty simple. You know, it's just a mindset.
Dog, listen, but here's the crazy part. Y'all really want to eat the same thing that we eat because y'all make fake chicken, fake steak, fake sausages not on duty. Yeah, I mean, like, yo.
But I mean, like, those things are only created just to actually mimic real food to where as though it gives people an easier transition. And, you know, if it's something that somebody eats.
Because I seen some of your plates, dog. It'd be some weird shit on there, man.
And listen, it'd be good, man. It'd be good. I mean, I don't even get into like the weird eating. You know,
I just cook your own.
Yeah, I cook my own food. It's simple. It's real simple, and I grill everything. Coconut oil. Nice. I put coconut oil everywhere.
Listen,
Shout out to Better Body Foods too. They just sent me two great big things of coconut oil.
No, listen, I see him in Whole Foods because that's where I eat.
Right.
I eat at Whole Foods, but I see him in there all the time. But maybe I'm picking the wrong shit because you know what I mean. Like,
look, just fruits and vegetables, man. It's simple. It's simple. I don't really even do too much of the, like certain substitutes or whatever. It's just fruits and vegetables. Like,
so how many times you work out a day, man?
I probably work out like maybe twice or 3 times. But if I'm in training, yeah, for sure, go hard 3 times.
3 times a day?
Yeah, 3 times a day. Let's get
5 days a week?
Dedication.
6 days a week. Let's get it. Toughest fight
from the first time you fought till right now.
Had to been toughest fight. Now I have 2 toughest fights.
Okay.
Because my toughest fight still was Maurice Byarm, and that's because I took it on 5 days' notice.
Damn.
And I really had to really push through. You know,
you can get ready in 5 days.
I mean, I was ready in 5 days. You know what I'm saying? And my conditioning was at a point to where as though I could do it.
Okay.
You know, but I still was pushed. So it was like, yo, like if you slack, you losing. You know what I'm saying? And my last fight was like technically my toughest fight.
Okay.
Because my mind was everywhere else. You know, I was trying to. I started off on the wrong foot. Oh shit! You
like
talking
literally?
Yeah, literally. You talking about starting off on the wrong foot against an already great opponent.
Yeah.
You know, and it just was like shit. And so it was just like you playing catch up. My second fight was my first. Oh my God! He was out cold. Oh yeah. How can I forget?
Felt good about that when you was like,
oh yeah, he was 1-0. I was 1-0.
Yo, so I gotta ask this. So, who's the next man on your hit list?
Yeah, man. Well, right now I'm going through some issues. You know, some technical difficulties. You know, it'll be a conflict of of interest for to really name certain things, and I don't really want to do that. But I'm really just waiting. You know, I'm waiting.
Professional. Okay, I like that.
I'm shit, nigga. You'll get sued, motherfucker. Shit, professional. My ass, you get sued. They had them damn lawsuits up in there. You get that letter in the mail. So you're supposed to report to. It's like, dang it.
I shouldn't have said
that shit flat out. They got that on tape. I'm like,
right?
Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the hood. You can't go put a hit on somebody.
It ain't like
no,
that.
Man, what are you doing? You gonna wind up in deeper shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you just gotta, just practice. This business thing is real crazy, but it helps you practice to just, conduct yourself and chill out.
But there is somebody in your sights though. There is somebody in your sights.
Well, I mean, not necessarily somebody, but it's somebody. It could be whoever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if somebody weigh over 200 pounds and they try and get up in there, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the whole business side of the thing is, people just want to, move at their own little pace, and they want to do what they want to do, and they want to do it how they want to do it. But it's my career at hand, and once I'm done, they could just go over and get somebody else. So I want to tell them that, look, I need to get up in there because I need to get my groove. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes really ain't seeing me. So I really need to get up in there, get my groove, and let's continue this thing the way we plan for it to happen.